Hello my scholars, this is the fifth of a series of clips to tackle the 2019 JAMB past question for mathematics. So in this clip I'll be solving questions 41 to 50. So let's jump right onto question 41. Simplify 0.0839 times 6.381 over 5.44 to two significant figures. Probably you like to see where I'm tapping these questions from, or you want to specifically see the 2019 JAMB past question from mathematics. In the description below, I've supplied a link where you can access them instantly. So let's go over to the solution for question number 41. Okay, the question is 0.0839 multiply 6.381 over 5.44. So we'll multiply the numerator. We'll have the value 0.5353659 over 5.44, and when we divide, we have 0.09841. So our question requires that we bring our answer to two significant figures. So we would have 0.098. So option D. Question 42. Find the value of x and y in the simultaneous equation 3x plus y equals 21, xy equals 30. Alright, let's profile the solution together. So we have 3x plus y equals 21, xy equals 30. So we can employ substitution method or elimination method to solve this simultaneous equation. So, using substitution method, 3x plus y equals 21, where we can say y equals 21 minus 3x. So for every point where we find y, we replace it with 21 minus 3x. So this is equation 1. Equation 2. So in equation 2, we replace y with 21 minus 3x. So we have x into brackets y, which is 21 minus 3x equals 30. Once we expand the brackets, we have x times 21. We have 21x. X times minus 3x, we have minus 3x squared, which is equals to 30. So we have 21x minus 3x squared equals 30. So for the left hand side, I can have 3 into brackets 7x minus x squared equals 30. So divide both sides by 3. So we'd have 7x minus x squared equals 10. So I can still arrange this. So I have 7x minus x squared minus 10 equals 0. So if you want to do it in the order of their power, so I can have minus x squared plus 7x minus 10 equals 0. So I'm going to transfer the question here up there. So I would have minus x squared plus 7x minus 10 equals 0. So if we factorize this, we would have minus x squared plus 5x plus 2x minus 10 equals 0. So, what is common in the bracket here? Minus x into bracket x minus 5. For the next bracket, we have plus 2 into bracket x minus 5, all equals 0. So, if we try to expand this bracket, let's see if it's going to give us the value that we have here. So we have minus x times x, we have minus x squared. And let's try it out for this side. We have plus 2 times x, we have plus 2x. So we can proceed. So then we have minus 2 plus, minus x plus 2 rather, and x minus 5 equals 0. So we can say minus x plus 2 equals 0, or x minus 5 equals 0. So we can say minus x equals minus 2. Minus strikes out minus. We have x equals 2 or x equals 5. So if we slot in the values of x in any of the equations, we should get the values for y. So let's come to equation 2. So we have xy equals to 30 when x equals 2. So what do we have? We would have 2y equals 30. Divide both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 2. So that implies y equals 15. Or when x is 5, so I would have xy equals 30 when x is 5. So I will have 5y equals 30. And that will be by dividing both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 5. So that implies y equals 6. So I have x equals 2 or 5 and y equals 15 or 6. So let's check with our options. X equals 2 or 5 and y equals 15 or 6. Option C. Question 43. Points x and y are 20 km north and 9 km east of point 0 respectively. What is the bearing of y from x? We should find our answer correct to the nearest degree. So, I believe you've been following me as we provide solutions to each of the questions. But it's very important for you to try out the simulated JAMB CBT exams for yourself. And we have provided you with tools like the JAMB CBT mobile app, the JAMB CBT practice software for your laptops. And to make it more easy and convenient for you, I have provided the link in the description where you can access the mobile app or the software as it suits you. Alright, so let's go back to the solution to question number 43. So remember our 4 cardinal points: north, east, south, and west. So we are given point X is 20 kilometers from 0, from point O. So this is the north, 20 kilometers. And we have Y is 9 kilometers from point O. So if I will reproduce a diagram, I would have something like this. So this is point X, this is point Y, this is point O. Here is 20 kilometers. And here is 9 kilometers. So these are opposites, hypotenuse. So if we look through the values we are provided using the diagram, we have our opposites as 9. We have our adjacents as 20. So we'll be using tangent, tan theta equals opposite over adjacent, which is 9/20. And that implies tan theta equals 0.45. So to find theta, we would have tan inverse of 0.45, and that implies that theta equals 24.23 degrees. So to the nearest degree, I can have theta to be 24 degrees. So recall that we are asked to find the bearing of y from x correct to the nearest degree. So that will be 180 minus 24, and that gives us 156 degrees correct to the nearest degree. So what option? Option D. Question 44. If P equals the big bracket Q into bracket R minus T over 15, close your bracket, raised to the power of 1/3, make T the subject of the formula. So join me as we provide the step-by-step solution to this question. So we have P equals the big bracket of Q into the small bracket of R minus T over 15, all raised to the power 1/3. So we are required to make T the subject of the formula. So the first thing we have to do to eliminate 1/3 is to raise both sides to the power of 3. So we would have P raised to power 3 equals this Q into bracket R minus T over 15. We close the bracket, 1/3 raised to the power of 3. So 3 strikes out 3. So we would have P raised to power 3 equals Q into bracket R minus T over 15. So what do we do next? We can cross multiply. So we would have 15P raised to power 3 equals Q into bracket R minus T. Very easy. Just flow along with me. So we divide both sides by Q. So dividing both sides by Q would have 15P cubed over Q equals R minus T. So remember, we are required to make T the subject of the formula. So to make T positive, I bring T to this side, then I bring this value to the right hand side. So I would have T equals R minus 15P raised to power 3 over Q. So we can go through our options. R minus 15P raised to power 3 over Q. Option B. Question number 45. In the diagram above, O is the center of the circle ABC, where angle ABO is 26 degrees, angle ABO 26 degrees, and angle BOC is 130 degrees, BOC 130 degrees. Calculate angle AOC. So this requires very simple steps to tackle the question. So this is the same diagram we have on our Myschool website. We have it here. So recall that whatever angle subtended at this circumference will be half of whatever we have here. So if what I have here is 100, what will be subtended here will be 50. So since I have 130, the angle here will be 65 degrees. So recall further that we are asked to find angle AOC. So we know that this angle here is 65, and this makes this 130 degrees. So If here is labeled x, definitely here will carry the same value of x. If I label here y, definitely the angle here in the same segments will be y. So having seen that we have 26, here will be 26, so we have x will be 26. Then for the remaining angle for y at this side, that will be 65 minus 26, which is equals to 39 for y degrees. I have to repeat this. We are given 26 degrees. Definitely the angle subtended here will be 26 degrees. But the total of the angle subtended at A is 65. So we take away 65 from 26 to give us 39. So if y is 39, definitely the y here is 39. So we would have 180 minus, we are using 180 because sum of angle in the triangle AOC is 180 degrees. So that will be 180 minus angle y, which is 39, plus the next angle, angle y, which is still 39, equals 0. So we would have 180 minus 39 plus 39. That gives us 78. Therefore, angle AOC will be equals to 102 degrees. So let's see our option. Option D. Question number 46. Each of the interior angles of a regular polygon is 140 degrees. Calculate the sum of all the interior angles of the polygon. Probably you still have questions that you would like to ask, or some of the steps we've profiled in solving the questions are not really clear to you. I have provided the link in the description where you can ask your math question right now. And on our website, solution providers are waiting for you, and the appropriate response will be given within minutes. So let's go back to question number 46. So each of the interior angles of a regular polygon has the formula n minus 2 multiplied by 180 over n, which is the number of sides. So in this question, we are given each of the interior angles of a regular polygon with the value 140 degrees. So what do? We start by cross multiplying. So we'd have 140n equals, when we open the bracket here, we'd have 180n minus 180 times 2, that is 360. So we can collect like terms. So we have 140n minus 180n equals minus 360. So we have minus 40n equals minus 360. Divide both sides by minus 40. Minus strokes out, minus 0, cancels 0. 4, 1, here 9. So we have 9. So we are asked to calculate the sum of all the interior angles of the polygon. So we know the n sides to be 9. So the sum of all the interior angles will be given as n minus 2 multiplied by 180. Where our n has the value of 9, we know we are using 9 sides. So 9 minus 2 multiplied by 180, that equals 7 times 180. So 1,260 degrees. Let's go through our options. Option B. Question number 47. A man bought a car newly for 1,250,000. He had a crash with the car and later sold it at the rate of 1,085,000 naira. What is the percentage gain or loss of the man? So the question asks, has the man made a gain or made some losses? Okay, so the cost price of the car is 1,250,000. After the crash, he sold it at a cheaper price of 1,085,000. So let's see if he made some profits or a loss. So definitely the cost price is more than the selling price, so that makes a loss. So let's subtract 0, 0, 0, 0 minus 5. We learn from here. So this makes it 5. Then we learned 1 from here. This makes it 6. This drops to 1. Then we have 0. So he made a loss of 165,000 naira. So the question asks, what is the percentage loss of the man? So percentage loss equals the loss that he made over the cost price times 100%, and that gives us the loss of 165,000 naira over the cost price, which is 1,250,000 naira times 100 over 1. So by the time we pull this operation together, we will get 13.2%. So let's check through our options. Option C, percentage loss. Number 48. If the volume of a fruit stream is given as V equals pi h over 3, open brackets, r square plus rr plus r square, close brackets, find the V, the r. So this is a question on differentiation. So let's write out the formula for the volume of a fruit stream, which is V equals pi h over 3, open brackets, the big radius squared, big radius, the small radius, added to the small radius square. So at first, it's good we expand the bracket. So we have V equals, when we expand, we have pi h over 3 times r square. So we have r square pi h over 3 plus, here we would have r pi h over 3 plus would have r square pi h over 3. Kindly note that this is not arranged in alphabetical order so that we can follow the steps easily. Okay? So at this point, we have to differentiate the V, the R. So this is the capital R that we are working on. So when we differentiate this, we'd have 2R, 2 minus 1 pi h over 3 plus, this is 1 times r raised to power 1 minus 1 r pi h over 3 plus r square pi h over 3. So let's proceed. 2 minus 1, that is 1. So that is r raised to power 1 is still r multiplied by 2. So we have 2r pi h over 3 plus 1 minus 1, that is 0. r raised to power 0, that's 1, times 1 gives us 1, and that is 1 times r times pi times h. We have r pi h over 3 plus r squared pi h. So recall that we are working on dv dr. So whatever is not having the big radius r that we just worked on will be taken out. So we would have, so that implies that this is gone. The h, so we would have 2 pi r over 3 plus pi r over 3, and then we have pi is common, so, and 3 as a denominator, so we have pi over 3 into bracket 2r plus r. So let's go through our options. Option A. Now to question number 49. Express 0.0439 divides 3.62 as a fraction. So let's bring out the solution to the problem. So we have 0.0439 divides 3.62. So we can just do this division by punching our calculator. When we do that, we should get the value is 0.01213, and we can still bring it to 0.012. So we are required to convert this to fraction. Very easy. This is 1, 2, 3. So that means 12 over 1000. So let's go through our options and see what we have. Option C. Question number 50. If 25 raised to the power of 1 minus x times 5 raised to the power x plus 2 divides 1 over 125 raised to the power of x equals 625 raised to the power of minus 1, find the value of x. So join me as we bring out the solution to this question. So 25 raised to the power of 1 minus x times 5 raised to the power of x plus 2 divides 1 over 125 raised to the power of x equals 625 raised to the power of minus 1. So for this, we are required to bring all of this to base 5. So this will be 5 raised to power 2 into bracket 1 minus x. Already we have this in the base of 5, x plus 2 divides. So this implies 125 raised to power minus 1. So, and 125 is 5 raised to power 3. So I would have 1 over 5 raised to power 3 raised to the power of x equals, this is 5 raised to power 4 times minus 1. So let's open up our brackets. So we have 5 raised to power 2 times 1, 2. 2 times minus x minus 2x multiplies 5 raised to power x plus 2 divides. This implies 5 raised to power minus 3 raised to the power of x equals 5 raised to power 4 times minus 1, that's minus 4. So we would have 5 raised to power 2 minus 2x multiplies 5 raised to power x plus 2 minus 3 times x, that is minus 3x. 5 raised to power minus 3x equals 5 raised to the power minus 4. So since we'll all have each of these values to the base of 5 rather, so it's all gone. So we'd have these values at their powers here, here, and here. So recall that when solving this operation, the times becomes plus, the divide becomes minus. So we'd have 2 minus 2x times becomes plus, plus x plus 2, divide becomes minus, minus into bracket minus 3x equals minus 4. So we have 2 minus 2x plus x plus 2. Minus times minus, we have plus 3x equals minus 4. So at this point, we can collect like terms. Super easy, right? So collecting like terms, we would have minus 2x plus x plus 3x equals minus 4. This 2 becomes negative, minus 2. I hope we're following. Then with this 2 we have here, becomes negative, minus 2. So minus 2x plus x, we have minus x. Minus x plus 3x, we have 2x. To make it easier, 3x plus x, that is 4x. 4x minus 2x gives you 2x equals minus 4 minus 2, that is minus 6, minus 2, that makes it minus 8. So divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 2. So x equals minus 4. So join me as we observe our options. Minus 4, option A. So that is it for this segment. But there is more. I have also provided a link to all other video clips that provide solution to the 2019 JAMB mathematics question in the description below. So if you do enjoy this content and you would like me to bring you more, please hit the like button, click on the subscribe button, and tap on bell notification to get informed when we release the next videos.